May mga nilagay po kayong accomplishment report sa accomplishment report na wala dun sa physical and financial plan.
Ang nasulat sa accomplishment report, Your Honor, is yung mga expenses na allowable po sa confidential fund.
Ma'am, I think you understand discretion, di po ba?
Authority?
Dako ang pagbuot sa Office of the Vice President kung unsaon nila paggamit sa confidential funds. Tama po ba? How are you, Madam Witness?
Okay, Jutay.
Okay, og jutay. Ibig sabihin, I'm a bit fine. Madam Witness, natay tubig. We have water.
Excuse me, sir.
Opo.
Sir, pwede didilibog na
Okay.
tubig?
Your Honor, ingon ng witness, sabi po ng witness, po pwede bang hindi po malamig yung tubig?
The OSAA is directed to kindly give her. Ma'am Gina, you prefer warm water? Hindi naman daw po malamig yan, pero baka dahil sa aircon na lang lumamig.
Ano lang po, sir, yung kung merong maligamgam.
Maligam-gam na lang po.
Mas
Pakibigyan na lang
better
po ng
po.
maligam-gam.
Salamat po.
You're welcome, ma'am. You may proceed, Attorney Ligutan.
Salamat. Ma'am, may punta na. Why are you here today if you know?
Na ako diri tungod sa akong sabuena.
Okay.
Nagipatawag ko diri sa Senado. Pizza, August.
With your permission, Attorney Ligutan, kung papahintulutan niyo po, Ms. Gina, pwede po gamitin po ninyo para mas maunawaan ng mas nakararami, Ingles o Pilipino sa pagsagot?
Your Honor, pwede po haluan ng Bisaya, Your Honor.
Sige po, basta ma-translate ni Attorney Ligutan without any objection from the respondent yung ibang mga kataga o salita
Your Honor.
na gagamitin ninyo.
Your Honor.
Yes.
May we request an interpreter from this honorable court if this honorable court would allow, so that the defense would be able to easily understand the statements of the witness.
We have a senator judge who can interpret, but I doubt if I can do that or will do that.
Okay. Ma'am, Your Honor, I have a proposition. Ma'am Acosta, alala ko when you testified before the Committee on Good Government sa House of Representatives, ma'am, we spoke in Tagalog, then siningitan natin ng our great Bisaya language, no? Ma'am, pero po, para po mas mabilis, kung po pwede po, no, let's try as much as we could po to speak Tagalog. Kung po pwede lang, ha? And then, if you really have to speak Bisaya, then of course, hindi po pinagbabawal yan. We should be proud of it. Pero kung po pwede po, Tagalog po tayo.
I-try po na ako, sir. I will try my best po.
Let's try our best po, madam.
Sige ma'am, while we're looking for a court-appointed or selected translator to get an official translation, hanggang kaya ma'am, pero kung hindi po, kung hindi po kayang gamitin ng Ingles o wikang Pilipino, gamitin niyo po ang Bisaya o Cebuano, subukan po naming unawain at interpret.
Alright.
You may proceed, Attorney Ligutan.
Salamat. Ma'am, sinabi mo, andito ka kasi nga pinasabina ka. Pinasabina ng impeachment court. Di ba po ba?
Yes po.
Ma'am, na-mention din, nasabi rin na ikaw ay isang special disbursing officer, hindi lang sa Davao City, pati na rin sa Office of the Vice President. Yung tanong now is, what funds? What funds? Anong klaseng pondo po yung didi-disburse nyo bilang isang special disbursing officer po?
Confidential funds po, Your Honor.
Confidential funds. So, na-mention mo yung confidential funds. Now, sinabi mo, ma'am, na ikaw ay andito kasi nga napasabina ka. Ma'am, yung tanong, ma'am, is, ito po ba ang unang pagkakataon na kayo ay napasabina para tumistigo?
This is my second time. Pangalawang time na po ito, Your Honor.
And then, pag sinabi niyo pong pangalawang time, ma'am, kailan yun? Kailan yung unang pagkakataon?
Yung pong sa House of Representatives, Your Honor.
Now, House of Representatives. Maalala nyo yung petsa, ma'am? Kailan kayo nag-appear before the House of Representatives?
November 2025. November 2025.
Taon po is? Anong taon?
No, 2025.
Hindi po 2024?
2020. Sandali lang, sir, ha?
Sige. Anyways, ma'am, basta sinasabi nyo po, secondary na po yung taon because it's on record naman. Pero nasabi nyo, ito po yung pangalawang pagkakataon na kayo ay naimbitahan po na tumistigo kasi po may sabpina. Now, yung tanong, ma'am, is this is preliminary question. Ikaw ba ay nakatanggap na ng isang reklamong kriminal or administratiba na may pagkakaugnay sa paggamit ng confidential funds?
Leading, Your Honor.
Exactly, I just said preliminary, Your Honor.
Preliminary, counsel. Witness may answer.
Wala, Your Honor.
Aha. So sinasabi mo, ma'am, mama, na wala pa kayong natatanggap na reklamo. Yun po yung sagot nyo, di ba, ma'am? Ipinapakita ko ngayon, ma'am, yung isang counter affidavit. Okay. Your Honor, I move that the prosecution counsel, Attorney J, be allowed to confront the witness with the documents. And that is a continuing motion because we'll be doing that for the rest of the remainder of the testimony, Your Honor.
Assisting counsels from both parties may approach.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Yes, Attorney Bakel.
may we know the purpose of the questioning of the prosecution?
Your Honor, I'm tempted to state that, but we are leading there. We are about to establish the ground to make this witness an hostile witness. May we not be preempted, Your Honor?
You answered the query of counsel. You may
All
proceed.
right. Now, Your Honor, please. This witness, Madam Acosta, is facing a complaint together with the Vice President exactly because of their misuse of confidential funds. Your Honor, it is stated in the witness's counter affidavit that the Vice President is not responsible or should not be held liable for any misuse of confidential funds. Your Honor, that interest is directly adverse to the prosecution's case before this impeachment court. The prosecution seeks to prove otherwise, that this witness, that the Vice President rather, is responsible for the illegal disbursement of confidential funds. Therefore, if on one hand sinasabi ng testigo sa counter affidavit niya na walang pagkakasala yung Vice President sa maling paggamit ng confidential funds, that's on one hand. On the other hand naman, sinasabi ng prosecution, Your Honor, please, na no, hindi. May ebidensya, it's so clear na kailangan managot yung Vice President for misusing public funds. Now, this is the time, Your Honor, please. Okay? If the good counsel will allow, with the presentation of a counter affidavit by the witness stating under oath that the Vice President did not misuse confidential funds in direct conflict with the prosecution's case, Your Honor, please, we now invoke Section 13, Rule 132 of the Revised Rules on Evidence. If the court may allow. Your Honor, according to Section 13, Rule 132, a witness may be considered as an unwilling or hostile if so declared by the courts, upon adequate showing, yun yung una po, Your Honor, adverse interests. Adverse interests. Ms. Acosta, the witness, has an adverse interest in this case as her position, as shown sa counter affidavit niya, is clearly inconsistent with the position of the prosecution that called her as a witness. The prosecution presents her to prove that the respondent misappropriated confidential funds. Sa kabilang panig, sinasabi ni Ms. Acosta, yung Vice President complied sa lahat ng rules tsaka batas sa paggamit ng confidential funds. Sinasabi ni Ms. Acosta, hindi nag-misuse si Vice Presidente Sara Duterte na kahit isang sentimo ng confidential funds. We now invoke the case of People versus Che Chun Ting, GR number 130-568-69, dated March 21, 2000. Supreme Court dealt with a hostile witness. Kasi nga, adverse yung interest doon. Sinasabi sa kasong iyan, having an adverse interest meant, that the position or interest was adverse to what the party called her wanted to establish or prove. Yun po yung batayan ng Supreme Court. Kung yung posisyon ng isang witness is salungat sa posisyon ng partidong nagpapatawag sa kanya, sa kasong iyan, sabi ng Supreme Court, established na po yung requirement ng adverse interests sa ilalim ng rules of courts.
Comment,
Your
Attorney Bakel?
Your Honor, the respondent respectfully submits that the adverse interest must be shown by the prosecution through an examination of the witness and not through a mere motion or manifestation, Your Honor.
He just did, counsel, by showing the position taken by the witness in her counter affidavit.
Additionally, Your Honor, the defense also submits that the mere fact of the pendency of the criminal case does not satisfy the requirement of adverse interest under the rules of evidence, considering that it apparently constitutes to a mere expectation that the witness will testify unfavorably to the prosecution, which is not within the ambit of the rules, considering that the declaration of a witness as hostile presupposes that the prosecution would face difficulty in obtaining answers from the witness on account of such adverse interest, Your Honor.
Allow the presiding officer. Ms. Gina, saan po kayo nagtatrabaho ngayon sa Office of the Vice President? Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sino po ang boss nyo sa Office of the Vice President?
Si Vice President Sara Duterte.
Permanente po ba kayo doon o coterminous?
Coterminous po, Your Honor.
So pag wala na si VP Sara doon sa OVP, wala na rin po kayo?
Yes, Your Honor.
So pag na-impeach si VP Sara o matanggal siya, wala na rin po kayong trabaho doon?
Wala na po akong trabaho sa OVP.
Sa OVP, siyempre. Mapo. So maaalis kayo sa OVP? Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
In addition to the ground raised by Attorney Ligutan that witness has taken a position by virtue of her counter affidavit filed before the Office of the Ombudsman, the court hereby declares the witness to be a hostile witness under and in accordance with Rule 132, Section 13. However, for the information of the senator judges and the public and counsels as well, this only gives Attorney Ligutan the right to ask leading questions, still not allowed to ask misleading questions. As I know, Attorney Ligutan is well aware of the distinction.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, to abbreviate the proceedings, the witness is so declared and Attorney Ligutan may ask leading questions of this witness. So ordered.
Maraming salamat. Madam Witness, kayo po, ma'am, ay isang hostile witness na. So, ma'am, I can now ask you questions. Sorry for a brief Bisaya. Pero, ma'am, wala ta nag-away, ha?
Opo.
We are not enemies. Okay? Andito po tayo sa isang bagay lang. Ano yung totoo? Unsay tinuod, unsay kamatuoran. Let's proceed. Madam Witness, you already mentioned, in fact established, na bago ka naging SDO para sa Office of the Vice President, ikaw rin ang SDO na nag-handle ng confidential funds po para sa Davao City. Alala mo po ba yan?
Your Honor.
That's preliminary, Your Honor.
Attorney Bakel?
We are constrained to again object on this line of questioning on the ground of relevance, Your Honor. Considering that confidential funds of Davao City are not mentioned or even alleged in the articles of impeachment, Your Honor. Nowhere in the articles of impeachment does it state that the confidential funds pertaining to Davao City are at issue in this case, Your Honor.
Can I respond to that, Your Honor, please? If
The chair already made a ruling in regard to that, Attorney Bakel. We will allow it to establish pattern and or behavior, but not
Hindi pa mainom to.
to add to the articles of impeachment against the Vice President. That is quite clear.
Opo.
Not only to councils, but also to the senator judges and for the public as well. But the chair would like to note, if you would like to make one, a continuing objection insofar as this line of questioning is concerned.
Yes, Your Honor.
Continuing objection of counsel to this line of questioning is hereby noted.
And also,
Attorney
Your
Ligutan,
Honor,
you may
please.
proceed.
Thank you so much. We will be continually invoking isang rule sa Rules of Procedure, Rule 130, Section 35. Exactly. I think that's what the Honorable Presiding Officer had in mind. Rule 130, Section 5, allowing presentation of evidence on previous acts to prove specific intent, knowledge, identity, plan, system, scheme, habit, custom, usage, or the like. Or siguro sa isang salita na maiintindihan ng ating mga kababayan, pattern. May pattern. May proceed, Your Honor?
You may proceed, counsel.
Thank you. So therefore, Madam, yung paghahandle po ng confidential funds, hindi na bago sa inyo. Tama po ba?
Ano po, Your Honor, familiar lang po ako sa pagiging SDO, Special Disbursement Officer.
Alright, now. And ma'am, familiar din po kayo sa mga dokumento or reports na kailangang ihanda bago po magamit ng isang opisina gaya ng Office of the Vice President ng confidential funds. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Opo. Thank you so much, ma'am. In fact, madam, you are familiar with Joint Circular 2015-01. In particular, nakasaad dyan, paragraph 4.2. May we be allowed, Your Honor, please, ayan. Ma'am, nakasulat po sa paragraph 4.2 ng Joint Circular 2015-01 na lahat ng allocations ng confidential funds dapat supported by yung unang dokumento, ma'am, nakasulat dyan, physical and financial plan. Familiar po kayo sa provision na ito, ma'am, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am. Salamat po. Now, according sa provision na ito, ang pagdi-disperse, okay, ang paggagamit. Ma'am, what's Bisaya for disbursement, kung alam niyo po? Ano ba yung Bisaya? What term do we use, Cebuano Bisaya, for disbursement?
Ang pag-release.
Pag-release. Okay. Kailangan base yan sa physical and financial plan. Okay? Therefore, hindi po pwede na may marirelease na confidential funds kung walang tinatawag na PFP. No? Physical and financial plan. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your
Tama
Honor.
po, ma'am. Di po ba, ma'am, kinukumpirma mo na para sa ika-4 at huling quarter ng 2022 para ma-release yung 125 million pesos na confidential funds, sinasabi nyo, nag-comply naman. yung Office of the Vice President sa kinakailangang physical and financial plan. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tama po ba? Now, in fact, ma'am, pumirma ka at nagsumiti kayo ng isang physical and financial plan na yung petsa is December 13, 2022. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Di ko maalala exactly ang number, Your Honor, pero naghimot mi og physical financial plan.
Naghimo, Your Honor, means...
Gumawa sila ng physical and
yes.
financial plan.
Thank you so much. Now, so para po maalala natin, ma'am, no? Ipapakita natin ngayon yung isang physical and financial plan. Okay? Marked as P-I-14-1 for the prosecution. Show the document on the screen and to the witness. Ma'am, yung physical and financial plan, ipinirmahan po ni Rosalyn Sanchez tsaka ni Sara Z. Duterte. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, maalala mo now yung dokumentong ito. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then base sa dokumentong ito, ma'am, sinasabi dyan, ikaw yung tinatawag natin na Project Accountable Officer. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Mhm. In fact, ma'am, you will also confirm na pinirmahan niyo po yung PFP as the Project Accountable Officer. Nakasulat dyan, ma'am, mo. Ma'am, di ba, ma'am, nakasulat dyan?
Opo.
Prepared by. Ibig sabihin, kayo po, ma'am, yung nag-prepare ng PFP. Based sa document.
Yes, Your Honor. Pero during paghimo ani, Your Honor, kasama ko po ang aming security officer, Your
Yes.
Honor.
By paghimo, namuan, it means while we were making this, I was with our security officer.
Sir.
Ma'am, tama po yung interpretation ko, di po ba?
Kasama ko po ang aming security officer, Your Honor, kasi sa kanya po ako naghihingi ng mga inputs or guidelines
ma'am.
in preparation for the
Yes,
physical financial plan.
Maraming salamat for that. But we will go into that, ma'am, ha? We will go into that. Aabot po tayo sa punto niyan. Okay po, ma'am?
Yes,
Now, ma'am, bilang po Project Accountable Officer, ikaw, nakasulat dyan, ikaw yung nagprepara ng plano, ikaw din, being the officer, accountable officer, yung naglista ng mga confidential funds. Ma'am, yung paglista, ma'am, ha? Yung tanong ko, ha? Paglista ng confidential funds, programs, and activities na nasusulat sa physical and financial plan. Di po ba?
Pwede usabon, Your Honor, ang
Okay.
question.
Ako usabon, ma'am, no? Bilang Project Accountable Officer, the one who prepared the plan, ikaw din yung naglista. Yung naglista, ma'am,
Sulat.
sa plano, sa plan, ano yung mga programa tsaka activities. Yung paglilista po, kayo po yun, di ba? As the Project Accountable Officer, the one who prepared the plan. Tama po ba?
Tama po with the tulong po ng security officer.
Yes, ma'am. We'll
Mga
go into that.
inputs.
Ma'am, let's continue. Now, makikita natin sa plano, ma'am, na inilista nyo under the column programs with an S, activities with an S, projects with an S, PAP. Ma'am, ano yung nakasulat dyan? Ano yung programa sa mga programs, activities, projects? Anong programa yung sinulat nyo dyan? Good Governance Program.
Sorry, Your Honor, dili kayo ko. Sorry.
Can the
Yes.
Dili
prosecution
kayo
be
ko
confronted?
kabasa,
with
Your Honor, kay gagmay kaayo ang litra.
Okay, ma'am. This is what we'll do.
The witness said hindi niya kayang basahin dahil maliit yung mga letra.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you can peruse the document even without. Okay?
Okay, Kani.
O pwede ba, Mas?
Okay.
Diyan, ma'am, di ba? Good.
Attorney
Go
Ligutan,
governance
if you're
program.
approaching the witness, kindly bring the mic para hindi mahirapan yung ating gumagawa ng TSN.
Alright. Now, ma'am. Okay na po ba?
Okay po.
Ma'am,
Your Honor.
now, yung tanong is, ano ba itong good governance program na ito? What is this all about?
Ito po yung mga programa ng ang opisina ng Office of the Vice President na nakalista na po sa buong taon.
Mm-mm.
Halimbawa po, yung libreng sakay, yung plant at risk millionaires or million, kalimutan ko sir.
Okay.
Libreng sakay, yung financial medical assistance po, Your Honor.
Okay. So, ma'am, yun yung mga sinasabi mong mga programa now under this program. Yun yung sinasabi mo, di ba? Ma'am, sino po yung nag-conceptualize? Sino pong bumuo o nag-isip ng programang ito?
Ang opisina po ng Office of the Vice President, Your Honor, with coordination po sa aming security officer.
Now, kailan po nabuo ang planong ito? Sa security officer naman, yung nag-conceptualize, di po ba? Ng mga planong ito.
Repeat, Your Honor, sa question.
Sino yung kailan na-conceptual? Ito yung tanong. Kailan nabuo or napag-isipan or na-conceptualize itong good governance program? Kailan?
Sa pag ano na, Your Honor, pag-request na ni Ma'am BP ng confidential funds.
When the Vice President requested for confidential funds. Ma'am, may mga pag-aaral ba or pagsasaliksik na ginawa ang inyong opisina to come up with the program?
Wala akong personal knowledge sa ana, Your Honor.
Wala kang personal knowledge. May proseso ba o criteria na ginamit to select of all programs, good governance programs? Wala po.
Wala ko kabalo, Your Honor.
By walay kabalo, it means wala po akong personal knowledge. Wala po akong alam. Ma'am.
Oops.
We're fine here, okay? Let's continue, Your Honor.
You may
Okay.
continue, counsel, but the public is reminded to kindly put their phones in silent mode.
Okay, now. Ma'am, sinabi niyo, ma'am, na wala po kayong alam, wala kayong personal knowledge, kasi po, hindi naman po ikaw yung nag-identify ng mga programa tsaka mga activities na nakasulat sa 2022 Physical and Financial Plan. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Tama, Your Honor. In fact, ma'am, you will admit, confirm, na noong November 25, 2024, yung pagdinig ng Committee on Good Governance and Accountability, you merely ask a security officer, Colonel Lachica, what to state in the physical and financial plan as confidential activities in relation sa paggamit ng Office of the Vice President ng confidential funds. To aid your memory, Your Honor, please, we are showing on the screen, a portion of the transcript of the Committee on Good Government and Accountability hearing November 25, 2024, where sinasabi ng witness that all information that will be reflected in the physical and financial plan of the Office of the Vice President, which she prepared, galing lang sa isang security officer, si Colonel Lachica.
Siya po ang nagbigay sa akin ng inputs, Your Honor, o mga guidelines po, Your Honor, kung ano po ang mga activities in relation po sa pag-conduct po ng confidential operations
Okay.
or activities.
Salamat, ma'am. Ma'am, who is this Colonel Lachica?
Si Colonel Lachica po ay siya po ang commanding officer ng aming BPS-PG at siya din ang aming security officer ng Office of the Vice President.
Si Colonel Lachica, yung full name niya po ay si Colonel Raymond Dante Lachica. Tama po ba?
Muna iyang full name, Your Honor.
Yun yung full name niya. Now, thank you so much. Salamat, ma'am. Now, hindi po ba na aside po na si Lachica, Colonel Lachica, yung magsasabi sa iyo ano yung isusulat sa plan, hindi po ba na the same Colonel Lachica yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng mga listahan ng object of expenditures where the confidential funds will be used? Ma'am, before you answer that, to remind you, eto naman, page 126 po ng transcript of the CGGPA hearing dated November 25, 2024. Nakasaad dyan, inamin nyo, under oath, ma'am, na yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng listahan ng object of expenditures, paano gagamitin yung confidential funds, ikaw po yung nagprepara, pero si Colonel Lachica yung nagsasabi sa iyo sa mga listahan ng paggagamitan ng confidential funds. Based on that transcript. Tama po ba?
Sorry, Your Honor, nalibog ko sa imong question.
Mhm.
Taas man kaayo.
We have to clarify by nalibog, ibig sabihin, confused. Na-confused po. Now, ma'am, base po sa November 25, 2024 hearing, inamin niyo po na si Colonel Lachica yung nagbibigay sa iyo ng listahan ng object of expenditures for confidential funds. Tama po ba?
Object of expenditures, yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Sa
Your
kanya
Honor.
galing.
Nagagsalamat, ma'am. Ma'am, ito na yung tanong, ma'am. Isn't it po na yung paggagawa, pagpre-prepara ng plano, tsaka yung pagdidetalye ng objects of expenditures, hindi po ba trabaho nyo yun? Bilang, not yet. Special Disbursing Officer, being the Project Accountable Officer, as indicated in the plan prepared by. Hindi po ba dapat kayo yun?
Counsel for the respondent.
We
Attorney Bacal?
respectfully object, Your Honor, on the
Background?
ground of being compound and argumentative, Your Honor.
Objection is overruled. Witness may answer. Pakisagot po yung tanong, Ma'am Gina.
Mm-mm.
Your Honor, pwede po usbon ang iyang
Yes,
pangutana. Taas man good, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. I will, ma'am. Para kay Gina Acosta, I will do that. Ma'am,
Salamat.
wise pa yan. Okay, now. Hindi po ba na yung pagdadraft ng physical and financial plan, trabaho nyo bilang Project Accountable Officer as indicated by the note prepared by in the plan? Di ba trabaho nyo dapat yan?
Trabaho ko po yan with the inputs or guidelines sa aming security officer, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, hindi po ba na yung paglilista ng expenditures, ma'am, sa planong iyan, as indicated by the note prepared by you being the project accountable officer, hindi po ba trabaho nyo rin po yan?
Objection, Your Honor. Ask and answer.
Wala, iba yun. Yung kanina was drafting, now is detailing of the list of expenditures. Two different things.
Kindly address the court, counsel. Witness may answer.
Ano po yun, sir?
Okay. Ma'am, kanina sinabi mo yung pag-prepare para trabaho nyo with inputs ni Colonel Chica, yung tanong now is, yung paglilista, pagdidetalye ng expenditures, opo, di ba trabaho nyo rin po yan as SDO/Project Accountable Officer as indicated by the note prepared by?
Ang pagsulat po ako, pero ang mga expenses po, kung unsa ang gamiton, kay Sir, sa kay security
Chica.
officer po, kasi siya po ang mag-implement ng various confidential
Mhm.
operation activities, kay siya po ang eksperto dito sa ground, Your Honor.
So therefore, ma'am, kayo po yung tagasulat sa lahat ng gustong ispasulat ni Colonel Chica. Tama po ba?
Misleading, Your
Nag-discuss
Honor.
po.
Why?
Misleading, counsel. The witness did not say that. She said she was getting inputs from Colonel Chica.
Your Honor, that's a follow-up question, Your Honor, please. That's a follow-up question. So I'm confirming with her that it was Colonel Chica who told her what to write, what to input. That's the question, Your Honor, please. On the basis of her previous answer, that it was with the inputs of Colonel Chica. So that's a question by itself, Your Honor, please. A follow-up question.
Ma'am Gina, kayo po ang nagtatype dito sa form na to. Pag sinabing prepared by you, kayo po yung nagtype, nagsulat.
Ako po ang nagsulat, Your Honor.
Pero kinukuha niyo po yung sinusulat ninyo mula kay Colonel Lachica. Kumukuha po kayo ng input sa kanya kung anong itatype o isusulat niyo dyan.
After we discuss po, Your Honor.
Sige.
Pagkatapos niyo mag-usap ni Colonel Lachica.
Opo, Your Honor.
Ibig sabihin po ba nun, pwede yung sabihin kay Colonel Lachica, mali yan. Hindi pwede yan. O
Nagtanong,
sinusunod niyo lang po lahat ng sinasabi niya?
nangutana ako sa iya, Your Honor, kung unsa na, Your Honor, o nganong ka na ang gastuhon, Your Honor. Asa na, paunsa na siya paunsa na siya na related sa confidential, Your Honor.
So tinatanong niyo lang po siya, ano yan, para saan yan, pasok ba yan sa confidential fund o hindi? At pag sumagot siya, isusunod niyo na po yan.
Kung masatisfy ko po sa iyang i-explain sa ko, Your Honor.
Pag na-kontento kayo sa paliwanag niya, ilalagay niyo pa.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Attorney
you.
Ligutan, your witness.
Thank you so much. Now, going back, Madam Witness, going to the fiscal and financial plan for the so-called Good Governance Program, you will confirm you allocated 125 million pesos. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
In fact, ma'am, as can be seen, show the plan again. You did not list specific activities under the Good Governance Program. Ulitin ko, wala po kayong inilista na mga specific, particular activities under the Good Governance Program. Wala po kayong nakalistang specific activities.
Objection, Your Honor. Original document rule, Your Honor.
Can I explain? Can I rebut that?
Witness,
Your Honor,
what's your comment, Attorney Ligutan?
Your Honor, I don't want to put the defense on the spot. Your Honor, please, that is, with all respect, a wrong invocation of the original document rule. The original document rule simply states na hindi po pwedeng magpresenta ng ebidensya na secondary kung hindi ipipresenta yung original. Pero, Your Honor, the fact na yung original ay nasa harap na sa isang witness, I don't see any where in the rules that will prohibit counsel from propounding questions on the basis of that document. For me,
Besides, counsel, attorney Bakel, the counsel is not trying to change the contents of the document. Is merely asking the witness to explain the contents of the document. Ms. Acosta, you may answer, ma'am. Ang nilagay nyo lamang po, good governance, ano po yan?
program po.
Programs at wala po kayo nilagay na detalye ng mga programa yan.
Mm-mm.
Ay, wala po akong nilagay na detalye, Your Honor, kasi sa GC po, Your Honor, wala naman po nakabutang dito na i-itemize, Your Honor.
Now, let's go to paragraph 6.1 ng Joint Circular 2015. Okay. Show it, please. Di po ba sa 6.1 sinasabi dyan? Cash advances shall be used for, yung term ginamit, ma'am, is specific detail, specific legal purpose. Okay? At saka 5.2.2, nakasulat dyan, agencies shall report the specific detail of the corresponding expenditures. In two instances po, nakasulat sa joint circular yung term na specific. And you will stand by your answer.
Argumentative, Your Honor.
Wait. I'm just confirming. Despite these two provisions, you are of the opinion, Madam, na walang requirement na dapat specific?
Argumentative,
Yung
Your
programa?
Honor.
Objection is overruled. Witness will answer, please.
Your Honor, sa mga dokumento po nga i-attach dito sa confidential funds liquidation, daghan po ang document, Your Honor, na i-submit nimo nga na ay documents dito nga kailangan i-itemize nimo, Your Honor.
In the report.
Your Honor, sa
In the report.
isa sa mga dokumento nga i-attach nimo dito, liquidate nimo sa confidential funds, Your Honor.
Okay.
Let me state that for the record. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ma'am Gina. Yung binabanggit po niyong pag-comply, walang nakalagay specifically sa joint circular na dapat specific yon dun sa what's that, counsel? Physical and financial plan
po.
Pero sa dokumentong sinasubmit, nandun na yung mga detalye, Ma'am Gina.
Inana, Your Honor.
Yes?
Yan po.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. But there is only, this is another question now. There is only a blanket program, general program, good governance program in the plan, and the plan did not mention any surveillance operations by specific number, location, or cost. Do you want me to repeat the question, or you can
Objection,
answer now?
Your Honor. Asked and answered and original document rule, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor,
Not yet answered, counsel. And again, same ruling as your point on the original document rule.
Ma'am, yung tanong is, wala pong specific mention ng specific number, location, or cost ng mga sinasabi nyong surveillance operations. Wala doon sa plano, di po ba?
Your Honor, unsa na, pwede mangutana, Your Honor, unsa na nga dokumento, Your Honor.
Katong plano po, yung plano po, physical and financial plan. Nakasulat dyan, good governance program. Anyways, Your Honor, please.
At this juncture, I will agree with counsel for respondent. Asked and answered,
Yes.
counsel. That's her answer.
Thank you so much. Now, aside from walang surveillance operations by number, location, or costs, wala ding specific targets nakasulat sa plano for each of the program activities. Tama po ba? Walang specific targets this time.
Tanaan sa
Opo.
na ko, Your Honor, ha.
By all means po.
for 2022, Your
2022,
Honor.
yes ma'am.
Sa amo ang physical financial plan, Your Honor,
Oo.
naikulong dito nga physical target, Your Honor.
Opo. Yes. Ma'am, ang, okay, meron. Ma'am, yung tanong is, nakasulat lang dyan is, ma'am, number, period, of identified areas of surveillance conducted and monitored. And then yung pangalawa, letter B, yung ano lang, yung simbolo ng percentage, no? Percentage of activities implemented without specifying, una po, this is the first question, ano yung actual number? Wala po. Di po ba? Yes po.
Wala pa, Your Honor. Kaya wala pa
plano.
man na itabo. Plano pa man ni Your Honor.
Aha. Okay. So wala pa kasi plano pa lang and then you ask for 125 million pesos. Kahit wala pang activities, plano pa lang. Tama po ba?
Misleading,
Meron
Your
na po.
Honor.
It's not misleading.
Your Honor, the question...
That's a follow-up question, Your Honor. please.
Objection is sustained. Ask based on the document, counsel.
Okay, now. The next issue...
You're referring to the physical target only, not
Yes,
the
ma'am.
actual plans.
Yes, sir. Now, nakalagay ba dyan yung actual number? Yes or no? May numero ba?
Wala pa, Your Honor.
Okay. May naka-indicate ba na percentage, actual percentage, under the category percentage of activities implemented? Wala po ba? Meron ba? Wala.
Wala pa, Your Honor. Pero gihimo na, Your Honor, kay naanay approval kung asa mi nakabalo kung pila ang kwarta, Your Honor, kay naanay saro.
Now, okay. Ma'am,
Kindly translate that for the record.
who can translate that, please? Ano sabi niya? There is, it's indicated because there's already a SARO. If the defense will stipulate on that
Parang
interpretation,
hindi yata ganun kay Cleon, counsel.
you may have your own. Oh.
Your Honor.
The translation we're getting is it's not the number and percentage is not there. Yung percentage po at yung bilang wala po doon dahil kaka-release pa lang ng SARO. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's also the answer.
As best as we could, counsel. Please proceed.
Now, the 2022 Physical and Financial Plan allocated, ma'am, nag-allocate po ng 125 billion pesos kahit walang breakdown ng amount for each specific activity. Tama po ba?
As yan answered, Your Honor.
Yeah, but that's another angle as to the amount relative to the activity, as to the budget that the Office of the Vice President is asking.
It's the
Go,
same
please.
point, Your Honor.
Same point, counsel.
Okay,
Move on. We
move
get
on.
we get
Now.
what you have established.
Thank you so much. Now, therefore, Madam Witness, yung Office of the Vice President can just include, pwedeng i-include, isama ng Office of the Vice President sa liquidation reports ng kahit anong activity so long as ililabel siya na parte ng broad, good governance program. Do you want me to repeat the question or you can answer now?
Taas kayo mong
I
question,
will.
Your Honor. Pwede ang tawag ani, i-clarify, Your
Yes.
Honor.
Your Honor, if the court may allow, I will repeat the question.
Please,
Therefore,
counsel.
Madam, kasi nga walang breakdown, in draft, sa paggawa nyo ng liquidation report, pwede yung isama doon sa liquidation report ng kahit anong aktibidad so long as sasabihin nyo parte yan ng good governance program. Tama
Objection,
po
Your
ba?
Honor.
What's the basis?
What's the objection, counsel?
Misleading and speculative, Your Honor.
It's not, counsel. In fact, I think that's one of the questions some of the senator judges will ask. Ma'am, naintindihan niyo po yung tanong?
I can ask that
Ma'am
in
Gina?
Bisaya.
Ma'am Gina, naintindihan niyo po yung tanong?
Parang duha man ka question iyang buot pasabot attorney.
ma'am,
Ay,
Ang
Your
nilagay niyo
Honor.
lang po doon, good governance, what's that, counsel? Programs?
Good governance program po.
Good governance program. Ang tanong po niya, so, ano man yung sabihin nila, basta sabihin good governance program, pasok na po yun doon.
Sa report po, sa report.
Sa report lang po.
sa report na liquidation po.
Apo.
Your Honor, kung paghimo na ko og liquidation report, nagbase po ako sa fund utilization report nga gihatag sa ako sa amo ang security officer, Your Honor, na makita dito kung asa nagasto ang kwarta unsa nga mga expenses og pila, Your Honor.
So, ang pinagbabasihan niyo po yung liquidation report ng security officer na si Colonel Lachica. Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Out of curiosity, may tinanggihan ba kayong liquidation report na sinubmit ni Colonel Lachica o lahat po ng binigay niya sa iyo ay tinanggap mo? Na parte ng good governance program.
Unsa, Your Honor?
Meron po ba kayong tinanggihan na liquidation na sinubmit si Colonel Lachica sa 125 million sa last quarter ng 2022? O lahat po ng sinumitin niya na liquidation, tinanggap nyo at sa pananaw nyo ay kasama ng good governance program?
Ang lahat ng mga reports na gihatag niya sa ako, Your Honor, akong gidawat, Your Honor, kay siya man ang nakabalo unsaon pag-implementar sa mga confidential activities, kay siya ang eksperto, Your Honor, dito sa ground,
So,
Your Honor.
lahat po ng
Kaya
binigay
akong
niya sa
gitawat,
inyo,
gitawat.
tinanggap nyo at kinonsidera ninyo na parte ng good governance program dahil siya naman yung nakakaalam at intindi dahil siya naman yung nasa ground. Tama po?
Inana, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So, let me continue on that point, Counsel, with your permission and indulgence. So, yung tree planting, good governance program po yan.
Unsa, Your Honor?
Yung tree planting, binanggit niyo po kanina, tree planting, good governance program po yan. Kasama po yun doon sa pag-liquidate?
Ang ibig sabihin, Your Honor, usa pa gihimo ang tree planting, Your Honor, na ay gihimo
Ang sinatanong ko po, ma'am, yung
security
activity,
officer, Your Honor.
yung activity na tree planting, parte po yun ng good governance sa pagkakaunawa ninyo na program. Yes or no, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor, pero usa na gihimo, Your Honor, ang security officer, Your Honor, na ay gihimong surveillance, monitoring, Your Honor.
Nabasa ko po yun. Pati yung libreng sakay, part ng good governance. May
Yes.
surveillance din po doon. Nakita ko po sa liquidation report.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Okay, Counsel, proceed.
Thank you so much. Yun yung liquidation report.
Opo.
Now okay ba, ma? Now the point is punta naman tayo sa accomplishment report. Kasi nga iba yun, di ba? Now, same line of question but this time different document. You can just include. Pwede nyong isulat sa accomplishment report kahit ano na lang activity, kahit anong activity in the accomplishment report this time, not liquidation reports. So long as i-label nyo lang under yan ng good governance program. You want me to repeat the question, ma'am, or you can answer now?
Durag duhaman kabuk ang question nato, Your Honor.
Accomplishment report this time. Yung kanina po, nag-guess nyo na, liquidation report. Ngayon yung tanong is, sa accomplishment report naman, pareho lang. Kahit anong activity, isasama sa accomplishment report, so long as isusulat under good governance program. Tama
Counsel,
po ba?
can you confront the witness with the accomplishment report? Assistant
Okay,
Counsel, can you show her the accomplishment report?
Hmm.
Para maunawaan ng
Opo, opo.
testigo na ibang dokumento na ang pinag-uusapan natin. Kanina yung physical and financial plan, ngayon naman yung accomplishment report. Pakitingnan po at pag-aralan yung dokumento, Ma'am Gina. Para alam niyo po na yan ang tinutukoy ni Attorney Ligutan sa mga katanungan po niya sa inyo.